Matt and I keep having random conversations before we film Young Justice and other things. And so I thought it would be cool to share those because some of them are interesting, some of them are not, but maybe you'd find them interesting. We've got some neat information in there from time to time. Plus, all of these will also be on the podcast. So if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're interested in podcasts, we put movie reviews and podcasts. We're going to start doing some Twitch live streams. All of those conversations are going to go up on the SoundCloud and other podcasts, which are available on iTunes and Google Play, TuneIn, and I think Stitcher or something like that. But I'll have links to all of those in the description below for whichever one you like to listen podcasts on. But I upload them to SoundCloud. This one took place before episode 15 of Young Justice, and that was recorded on December 31st, so you'll hear me talk about tomorrow is next year. But anyway, enjoy.
The views are rising.
Oh, I'm up to like 27 or...
You know what I thought of? If like you're having a problem with your YouTube video, showing because all that crap, you will still have a podcast of it.
Well, I'm not going to... Look, I've got 36 views on the podcast for Tigers in the Highs review. But for my 15K celebration, I have one. For the Koricon Nerd Channel SoundCloud podcast announcement, 0. And for the Koricon Nala podcast announcement, 2. But for Tigers into High, I have 36, and I got a new follower out of it.
I have so random.
Yeah, it's like people, they're just searching for reviews and just stumbled onto it. I don't think they actually watched my video and then went and listened to the podcast.
No, you're probably going to pick up new people.
Yeah.
Or people who come to your channel and be like, "Wow,
pretty crazy, right?"
Yeah, I mean, and another thing is like you could get people who come to your channel, subscribe, and every time you mention, "Hey, we're doing the SoundCloud thing," people are like, "Oh wow, that fits for my schedule," and they'll go to that instead.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with reactions. Like, I haven't put any of these up, obviously.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I would have to go through and do them all.
I don't think the reactions would really work because people would just be listening to 15 minutes of people staring at a screen.
Right, I would have to cut the reaction part out.
Yeah.
That, and I don't want... Like, I think with the video... what YouTube is looking for on the copyright for trailers is kind of like a video audio sync and more than 10 seconds at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But with audio, it's the music that's in the trailer that I think would give me problem. I would get copyright issues if I have the music from the trailer in the podcast. So I think I need to cut out the reaction part and just have the intro and outro and maybe make something that I can put in there saying, if to see the reaction, go to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But then, so the podcast just has the beginning and the review part. And when I'm only going to put up future reactions. That when I'm doing the review, I need to explain what I'm looking at, but not do it in a way that's obvious. So instead of just saying, I really like the way this looks, I can say, I really like the way this looks. I really like the way this looks. That scene with the
You
sunset
describe
and
it more.
yeah, and I describe it more. Because otherwise, I don't think it would work. But it's the music, I think, that would give me the most problems.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be doing. I got some time off this week. We've got a slow week, so I got like 4 days off, and I'll be catching up on a lot of reaction trailers. So I'll be doing that. I'll figure that out. But we'll have time to record Young Justice if you have time this week.
Yeah. Yeah, because there will be a couple weeks where I'll be out of town. I'll be in Atlanta getting ready to, make the move and whatnot.
When are you doing that? April? March?
February.
February. Wow, that's coming up soon.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Tomorrow's 2018.
I know.
That is nuts. Did you see the poll? I put the poll up.
Yep. Yeah, I just saw it.
You need to vote on it.
Of Young Justice or a different poll?
Yeah, for episode 11.
Yeah, I did. I put too many, and no one else has. What the hell?
No, they did. That's the one that's winning right now.
Wait, maybe I picked the wrong one.
No, no. There's three people that voted. Two of them voted for the too many. One person voted for a few.
Okay. I might have picked.
But I think some of the people that vote on those are my Indian fans that don't watch the show. And they're just voting on a Twitter poll, but they have no idea what they're voting on.
It's pretty awesome.
Because I have a couple of Indian followers that like those tweets, but I don't think they watch our reactions. So he's just interacting with the Twitter.
Well, all I know is I hope the 500 people that watched episode 10 start subscribing, because I'm shocked that we got 500 people in that video.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, why that one got so much more. I didn't do anything different with the promotion.
And I was telling you the week before that I would like to try to at least get to 500, and we already did it. So.
Yeah, we matched our goal already, and that was next year's goal.
If we could get to
That's the thing about this channel, is I keep making goals and then breaking them 10 months before the year is over.
Well.
And I got 9 views on episode 12 on Patreon. But it's not public. It's only for Patreons $1 or more. So are my 4 Patreons watching it?
Yeah, they would have to.
Well, 3 or 4 of those views are me, adding they add a view for when I do the end card, because it starts to play the video.
Yeah.
Or when I'm doing I'm not doing monetization. I hit my 10,000 views needed to get partnered, and then YouTube stopped verifying accounts. And so
why did they stop doing that?
Well, they put a pause on it because there were accounts getting verified that weren't supposed to be verified.
Oh, okay.
And so they paused it to try and figure out how to get around it. Yeah, episode 10's got 481. So we didn't quite hit 500 on it.
I think we'll break it pretty soon, because the views are just rising on each video.
Yeah, they are, because the others are like, it was like 260, 220. Yeah, and then like episode, what was it, episode 1?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that's a poll. Episode 6, 443. 5 is 431. And then the rest of them are like 150s.
We dropped a little bit, then we got back up.
No, they're going up from the beginning, like 300 for the first one, but then like 166 for episode 2, 153 for 3, 176 for 4. However, that doesn't include any views I had when it used to be on Korkan Nala.
Mm-hmm.
431, that's where the jump happens. From 176 on episode 4 to 431 on 5, then 443 on 6, and then a dip 228 on 7.
What the hell?
Your video went away.
Sorry, that's because I was looking at a message.
Oh.
Someone sent a picture. So someone. Ben, the guy who played Jim Gordon. Some people who really, really liked his performance as Jim Gordon wrote a quote from the movie, from the if the mayor can do everything in his power, then what we're still doing here. And like he sent it to me that like a bunch of his like followers did that for him. I'm like,
well, every reaction that I saw of your episode 1,
mm-hmm.
almost all of them were like specifically commented on him. And I think part of it is he's a big guy, so he's a little unconventional for Jim Gordon. Gordon's usually a 180-pound older dude, but the fight scene took everyone by surprise because they're like, whoa, the big dude can move. You know, it really shocked people. Because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, whoa, yeah, go Gordon.
What's crazy is he's probably the biggest Gordon, yet does more than any of the other Gordons.
Yeah. But I think it surprised people that he could do a fight sequence. They weren't expecting that. And so everybody I've seen a reaction for specifically talked about that. Even Time Road Magnus said that.
Yeah.
You know, when he started fighting, he's like, whoa, Jim Gordon! Like, damn, son!
He was really good in the episode.
Yeah, I really like him. He's probably my favorite part, which is good since he's the majority of the show.
Yeah, he's literally the entire episode.
So you kind of need him to be really good. Well, I also like the politician guy.
Oh,
because I recognize him as a character on other things. But a lot of the other actors that were in it kind of sounded a little wooden. But those two were great, and they're the focus of the show, so that's really what matters.
Yeah. I mean, the others were just like people from our city that we picked up.
Yeah, locals.
Yeah.
It's understandable. All right.
Not everyone's going to be, Ben. But that's good because then it shows a difference.
I should come into episode 3 and be Fat Man.
I think what you should do is you should come in episode 3 and be one of the cops that just kills the main bad guy, ends it. Be like, didn't see that one coming, did you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Weren't we supposed to take him out?
You're the crazy sniper that becomes like Deadshot.
Yeah, like him and Batman are having some epic fight, and I'm like, and the guy just dies. What happened? Well, he's dangerous. I took the shot. Batman gets all pissed off. I was supposed to beat him up and take him to jail.
You're like, that's not working.
But that's not how it goes.
This did the job.
He's a terrorist. We take out the terrorists. In real life, a sniper would just shoot him because he's a terrorist. They don't capture unless they have the opportunity. But if, just like people in a hostage situation, if you can take the shot, you take the shot. Because it saves the most amount of people. All right, let's get ready.
On that note,
now that we've killed terrorists, let's watch Young Justice.
On the new podcast, Terrorist Watch, with Matt and Matt. This is how you take them out.
Exactly. Oh, crap. Sorry, I just noticed my alarm clock's alarm is on. I don't want that going off during the video. I got a Firefly shirt.
Awesome. Like the Batman villain?
No.
I'm just kidding. No, I know.
Don't make me have to explain Firefly. You're going to lose some nerd cred, dude.
Like the Batman. Yes, the ever popular Batman villain Firefly.
And his sidekick Serenity.
And
and his, he doesn't have a cape and cowl. He's got a brown coat. I'm funny. Okay. Let's do this. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Hey, everybody! Corcon here, and we've got Young Justice, episode 15, along with...
Matt Kohler.